sure you don't even ghost your friends? Because I think, in friendships, because it's one thing to say, okay, we don't have to talk every day as friends now. Like, we know me, I'm very happy with the kind of friends I have, because I'm also not about that keeping in touch daily, but like, we love each other.
We have to ask my friends, but I think I'm a fantastic friend. Why do you think I've been best man for my friends more than 5 times? Why am I somebody's best man 5 times? Think about it. Like, somebody looks at it and say, who's going to be my best man? It's me. They say that the friend in need is the friend indeed. So that's when you know your friends. When you are in need. Until you are in need, forget it. Everybody's just playmates. Everybody's just playmates. And it's easy to play now. Oh, I can talk to you every day now. If we just talk and we play ball and then, yeah, until I enter into trouble, the ones that everybody will abandon me for and you stay with me, that's when I will know now. So what happens? People enter into trouble and they say, I could not find any of my friends. They lie. They were never your friends. They were playmates. They were people that you are doing things in common with. Those are not your friends. Friends don't leave. The Bible says that there's a friend that sticketh close to a brother. Closer than a brother, rather. Yeah. So that is friendship. And so me, I used to wait until when my friends need to build that friendship so they will now know that I'm their friend. Yeah. So
what would you say is probably the best way to let that friend or girlfriend or whoever that you need some space, but like in the most diplomatic way that you're not destroying the ties?
They don't even agree with you if you tell them. That was my experience. Okay, I need time. Do you think they will agree with you? Mostly they will say, what do you mean you need time? Can't I be here while you fix those things that you want to fix? And that's true, isn't it? Yeah, because yeah, if somebody is with you and wants to give you before I was talking from the angle of somebody who is taking from you. What about even somebody who wants to give to you? So that person can genuinely say, look, I don't want to take from you. I just want to be there for you. Right? And so yeah, you can see why it is a difficult thing for them to understand. To say, no, I just want to be alone.
You are listening to Off Script with Dr. Ayo. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Off Script with Dr. Ayo.
Did I offend you before the show?
What have I done?
Hello, Dr. Wanta. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I do like I offended you. Better say it's what I did. That's why people that will help me apologize. People that will help me beg you, help me beg you.
I have nothing to say.
Okay.
So anyway, let's talk.
Okay.
So I feel like I already know the answer to this question, but let me just...
You don't know the answer?
To ghost it.
Yes, with explanation.
Yeah, even it as a fact.
No. Yes. Okay, because I don't want to lie. I think I don't like how I will feel if I lie. Right? I've ghosted. Yeah. I'm not proud of it. When I see tweets and posts on Twitter, people say, oh, he's ghosted. I just quietly just walk. You just tiptoe. Like,
because you're a big time.
Yeah. Like that, like your dad and mom are talking about something that you've done wrong, but they have not found out yet that you did wrong. So instead of you staying around that environment, I'll say, hey, you. So imagine you're talking about your brother's assignment. Hey, Kunle will not do his assignment. No. You not do your own. And they're talking about it. You know what you just do? You just tiptoe quietly because you can see, I say, Sheyi, you want to look back assignment? So that's how I feel when I read tweets about ghosting. I just quietly just tiptoe past and go. Yeah, I'm not proud of it, but I'm working on it.
Wow. But it's not good.
Yeah, it's not.
But what's your reason?
Is this trap? Is this supposed to be about me? Like I didn't see this coming.
Okay,
No, wait. I will answer, but I'm just worried. Like I hope I'm not inside old soup. This one. So, like I said, I'm not proud of it. Right? I think that I mean well. I think that I expect that people are just like me. Right? But of course, people are not like other people. People are just different, right? And communication is good. But my experience is that people, I don't know how to say this because this can sound very self-righteous or that kind of a thing. But I think people always take more from me than I can give. If you are an empath and if you are a good person, I don't mean this in a proud way, people can just continue to take from you. And so because you've given them so much, you don't want to say, come and be going. You are not a good person. Can't you see that I've given so much? Because that can cancel everything that you've given, right? So for me, it's like, I just want to stay away for a moment of peace. Maybe rejuvenate, maybe other people's problem can get so much on me, and so I just like, okay, you know what, just be, let me be. All right. I'm still that same person. I probably still like you. I probably still care about you, but can I just not have to deal with your issue?
Anyway,
now?
I think this is consistent with how you've talked about, you're not a caller, you're not really someone that keeps in touch properly.
I'm not. I stay in touch. I don't keep in touch.
Okay.
This may sound like scam. I feel like the Yoruba demon inside me. I'm an angel. I'm an angel. There is no, I'm a child of God. Yeah, there are no demonic activities in my life. In Jesus' name, I'm a Yoruba angel. I feel like it's that thing where, bad boys just say. But this is what I mean, right? Keep in touch means that I have to constantly reach out to you so that you know I'm your person. I am not like that. If I tell you I am your person, I am your person. I will always turn up with you when it matters or when it matters the most. In fact, it's like a bank. It's like saying that there's this account you don't deposit there. I deposit there, right? But you have to be careful about how you withdraw, because you can withdraw and then you finish it and then you start to disturb me to make more deposits. No, I can't make more deposits more than I can make. I can't make deposits more frequent than I can make it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's how it is for me. It's there. I like you, but don't withdraw it recklessly. Withdraw responsibly. You know how they say that thing when you are drinking alcohol, say 18 plus. Drink responsibly. So it's like that. Withdraw from my emotional bank responsibly.
Well, I don't think ghosting in the true sense of it is really much of just backing away from your friends or something. But you know how, okay, these days, talking stages, I'm not saying it must necessarily be a romantic day, but I'll just say that it's more in that setting that we get to see it, where it's like, two people, maybe you may have been having good interactions so far, but all of a sudden, it's like one person is just like, I think I'm going to stop responding to this person's messages. May not be strangers, may not be people in a talking stage. I'm just saying it's kind of more permanent, except when the person now foolishly comes back to beg Sha.
I'm afraid of social media. The way social media likes to sensationalize everything. The problem is that certain wisdom will fall into the cracks because there is no one-size-fits-all approach to anything. And so the agency of accountability is usually lost when people just allow social media to take over everything, right? So when people say, that thing, we were talking about it, I think one of the episodes briefly we were talking about, when we say, I don't call. No, it's a lie. He's not busy if he's not calling you or something. That kind of like, you can't, is nothing like, nothing, if he does not love you, it's not that he's busy, that kind of a thing, I think I've been in a situation where I was genuinely busy because of the kind of person that I am. I cannot multitask. It just cannot happen. And so it is not a function, it's not about having 10 minutes to call you. That's not the problem. Is that the 10 minutes takes me off the work for another 4 hours. I can't get anything done again because the conversation that I have with you is what's going to be on my mind for the next 4 hours. I can't explain that on social media. I just look at you people writing all those kind of things. Sorry, not you. I just see people, you know what I mean. I see people writing all those kind of things. I just laugh because that's how one girl will lose her husband. if she wants a husband, for example, for you, because husband is not the real thing. Yeah. But point is, some people really want a husband, but this kind of thing, they say, yeah, he's not busy, he just doesn't love you. You just make you lose a wonderful person who you should simply just understand. So when it comes to ghosting, is what usually happens is that sometimes, yeah, you can see it more in romantic setting, right? But sometimes it's the fact that I am weird in sense there are places where I can be very confrontational. Like I can address the issues. But you see, when it comes to matters of the heart, I am totally non-confrontational. I don't know. Because I can't bear to see what I say hurt people, right? Or the person that I love or that I am in a relationship with, that kind of a thing, right? So it's usually the problem for me. Like so it's just to stay silent. Now, and it's because sometimes people don't want to say, oh, okay, I don't want, you will not hurt me, or what I really want is for you to tell me what's stopping. Like, tell me what's up, right? But my experience is that ladies, if you are sweet as a guy, they just want you to remain sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But there's nothing like that in life now. If you take sweet things, it will purge you. So life balances sweet and bitter, sweet and sour. So I'm sweet. I can't be sweet forever. I mean, and you have to understand that. But if you take the expression of you are sweet, you have to be forever sweet, it just means that I'm going to sweet until you no longer see me. If you want to constantly see me, like this, talk to me, have me, and things like that, is something that it is like I have to know that it's a safe space for me to be not sweet. So when I don't find that safe space, I ghost. Right? So it's just silence. And the thing is that what people don't know is that for me, this I was thinking when you mentioned that, I was like, oh man, this is trouble. Talking about ghosting, I'm the worst person to talk about ghosting because I'll be guilty, and I'm not even trying to exonerate myself, right? Because it's bad, right? But sometimes you have to understand that sometimes it's coping mechanism, right? Because sometimes in my experience, I'm also not fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like, oh, I'm just fine. Sometimes it's like, I've given you so much, I wish I have more to give you, but I need time away to go get more that you will collect. So this is why relationship should be give and take. You should always also replenish somebody that you continue to withdraw from. You should always take someone, always make sure that, find out how, if I'm with you, I will find out how you recover, how you urinate. Because I know that emotional things are expenses. It's are expenses now. If you're with somebody that you love, you're going to be giving. If your language is to cook and make sure the person, it's energy to cook. Worrying about what will interest him as food is emotional work, right? So if I'm with you, I am sure that I will find out how you rejuvenate. I'll find out how you get back. I'm not just going to keep taking and say, oh, she likes to cook for me, so cook. She likes to cook for me, so cook. Right? It's the same way with a guy as well. I'm not saying they are cooperator. So I'm speaking for us. Everybody, this if your boyfriend is ghosting you, it is not me. I'm not enabling him. I want to put that distinction.
Aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to say that it's possible that person that is ghosting you may not be a bad person. I'm trying to say it's possible that you're able to understand and then therefore work things out better. Right? Because what's wrong with you people?
Who and who?
Hey, all of you now. Our forefathers did not have other than letters. Some people could not even read and write. Long distance relationship everywhere, and they still manage to do it. So which one are you people even saying ghosting?
Okay, but now that there's technology, I don't really
some
understand
of us are not technology savvy or technology driven like that. Some of us are old school.
You want to go back to letter writing?
Yeah, some of us are old school. Some of us can call every day. Some of us, the way we show you love is by you knowing that we are there and we will be there. I'm just saying. It's not unnecessary. I'm saying understand your person. That's all. Trust me personally, if I show you my WhatsApp, I have more than 1,000 unopened messages on my WhatsApp. It's not a thing. There is no notification on my phone. My phone does not notify. There's no notification on my phone. The only app that I check regularly as my day goes on is my calendar, because that's where I see and track my meetings. That's all. So imagine that I'm your boyfriend and I'm a devil. You now lose a guy like me because I'm not calling you. You know, the people now tell you that he's ghosting you, he's busy. What about the fact that I'm struggling in my life? What about that?
Okay, but don't you think being clear with communication is better than this your non-confrontational, let's just leave things to fester?
So it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know me now, I'm not lying. It's bad. In fact, in HR, they'll tell you that the best way to deal with conflict is to confront it, bring it out, collaborate, talk about it. Yeah. But it's easier said than done now. We grew up differently. There are some of us grew up sorting issues by ourselves. Yeah. And we are still human beings, right? It does not make us bad people. It just makes us different. As is everyone. It just makes us different. So I'm saying that you have to understand that I won't be like every other person. It's just I won't just be like that. So if you like me, if you want me, if there's something that you want about me or that you like about me, then you should try and understand the other things that you don't understand yet. That's all I'm saying. Right? So did you see that movie, The Beautiful Mind?
No,
Oh,
I've heard of it.
yeah. So this guy had issues, but the wife understood and they had what we call a very beautiful marriage. You know, I'm just saying that the successful relationships don't come because the two people were perfect. No, it came from two people who understood themselves. Emphasis on understood. So you can't. So what it is? So it is that there's a box for what a proper man is, and you want to put me in that box and make sure that I fit that box. Is that what it's supposed to be? No, it should be that I have found a guy. I think I like him, and to make it work, I have to understand him, and so I am paying attention to understanding him. That's what it should be. Relationship is hard work. That's why not everybody succeeds at it. That's one thing everybody should first sit down and accept. If it was easy work, there won't be divorce anywhere. Because when you marry people, you don't have this mushy feeling and then you marry. So what then happens? Exactly. So if it was easy, everybody will be married or everybody will be in very beautiful relationship. So it's hard work. And that's the kind of work that it is. Somebody who does not communicate well. Yeah, that can be some kind of hard work. Some women have anger issues now. That's some kind of hard work. So if you really want, some people don't know what love is. Like, I mean, they've not experienced it. And so sometimes they want to even sabotage something that is even good for them. That's some kind of hard work as that kind of guy. I saw a video about one woman talking about how she was battered and now she could not understand why our fiance or our mom would call him rather every day. I saw that video, right? And can you imagine like that? She'll say, "What's wrong with you? Why are they calling you? Are you a baby?" Look at that, right? If that husband did not or does not understand where she's coming from, he will not be able to put the commensurate work. So imagine that if she goes to work, do you think she's going to be calling him regularly? No, because she's not just like that, right? So are you going to say no, they should not marry? He's not someone that should marry her. Exactly. So for me, it's more like sometimes I don't even want to offend you. I just like, okay. Sometimes I feel like, okay, in my silence, you just get it. Or sometimes I feel like, okay, sometimes my silence, you just say, okay, what is the matter? And then I realize, okay, it's safe. And then I can tell you, okay, this is it. And I can't even come back to that same thing again, right? I'm saying that sometimes I can't, if I correct you on something, I should not expect that you will be able to take the correction immediately. I mean, you can still make mistakes and adjust over time, right? So I'm saying that I'm not going to come back to it, not because I want you to go away or that I want to punish you. It's just that I understand that it needs time. And so I'll just give you that time. It's not that I'm going away, that kind of a thing. So, ghosting. Can we take this topic? I'm stuck on this topic, Ali.
But do you think that this your love for ghosts? Okay, let me not
share
be
your
personal to you. I'm sorry. But do you
my
think
vulnerable moment? Yeah, come and I'm trying to be vulnerable. No, not fair. No, human beings are wicked. Woman beings they are the wicked. They are the wickedest.
Okay, strike one. But do you actually think that this ghosting may be some kind of response to past experiences?
I don't know. It could be.
PTSD, I don't know.
Yeah, it could.
Let me ghost them before they ghost me.
No. I'm not even like that. You see, the funny thing is that, we're joking about it earlier. I think one of the episodes. The funny thing is that I love the people I love forever. So it's not even. I'm not even like that. So it is not. I don't do it from a bad place. It is that sometimes I remember that in the years before. Sometimes I meet a lady, you meet a girl, And then I really like her. And then I found out something that is not so palatable about her. I don't know how to tell her. That does not make me think she's a bad person. It just makes me see or know that I cannot move forward with her, right? So usually, this is what should happen. Girl, you have these terrible traits or you have this trait that I consider really bad. I can't go on with you. That's harsh. If truth was not harsh, Sydney would not have lied to me if the truth would break my heart. That kind of a thing, right? No, of course. So for me, it's usually, I can't tell her that. So for me, it's like if somebody withdraws from me, I'll just give the person time, and then I'll say, you've been drawn from me for 3 months. So I'm going to assume that if you don't respond, or if I don't see you in the coming weeks, that this is bye-bye. All right. I still love you. I remain yours, dearest, Ayodamola, Oluayola, and just sign it. That kind of thing. That's what I would do. All right. And then maybe over time, person can come and say, I'm so sorry about that time. This was what was happening with me and things like that. I think it's because humans, we are trapped in time. So things always look like it's getting too long. Maybe my part, maybe I'm conscious of the fact that there is a life where we are not inside time. So time is not going, really. Yeah. I mean that sounds philosophical, but humans, we are slaves of time. And that's our biggest undoing, right? Oh, if you are 40 and you're not married as a lady, something is happening. Calm down. Maybe nothing is actually happening. Because if you're a Christian, Elizabeth was old, didn't have children, nothing happened. Because if you had that child before that time, there wouldn't have been any John Baptist for Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. So so be calming down. Said not also have children. So maybe don't worry. Maybe don't worry. I mean, Naomi had husbands, and then the husband died and had 2 sons, and then she didn't remarry, but only for Ruth to go and meet Obed, and then we now have great grandmother of Jesus. So chill. So maybe that's the problem. Because if it's not like, you have to marry me now, or we have to be together, or it has to be fine now. The Bible says that it makes everything beautiful in its time. Chill. I know. So I realized that maybe I can chill. Most people can't chill because, I mean, what do you mean I can't reach you for 2 days? What do you mean that we are still in a relationship? Yeah, I get it. Oh, I get it.
Should we even still be in talking stage?
I agree with you. You see that? Sure, you see my hand. Guilty as charged. So this is I'm not even defending anything. I'm hoping that as I speak, people are able to understand. You just might have a beautiful relationship. If you just understand this, maybe. I'm not enabling it. Some people downrightly don't love you. So it may be difficult to even know, okay, he loves me, but he's not communicating well, or he does not love me, that's why he's not communicating well. It may be difficult for you to find out, but I'm just saying. So sometimes some people are confused, like, Apo is a good guy. What is the matter? Yeah. There's actually, sometimes you know that the guy is out of your league. You are the one throwing yourself on him, and he's not ghosting, you're not complaining that he's ghosting you. Girl, that guy is not your guy. You know it. The one that is falling over Hell's Hill within your DM, you not respond to him because he's not as rich as that guy, he's not as fine as that guy, or he does not have beers as that guy. But, I mean, so it's just the truth. So if you throw yourself at a man who does not want you even from the go, he's going to ghost you, or whatever he's going to do, you're going to call it ghosting. He just wasn't interested. But if somebody was interested in you and you had something and you had it going well at some point in time and it starts to go not so well, I think you should be able to say, okay, let me give this time. And have a way to communicate. I plead the fifth too. Like I said, I'm not enabling anybody. Because I say, I just said this, I just said that. But I think that we should be a little bit patient. We're always too much in a hurry. Where are we running to? Isn't all this life? We should calming down. Love will come. All of us, love will find us. The most important is for us to be ready. And the love that will find everybody will be unique. Yeah, it will be unique. The love that finds Fitmore is not the love that will find me. Do you get? It will be 3 different colors. It might be color gray. My own might be blue. Do you get? So you have to know. You can't use Davido and Cheba's love to see love. Now you can't use Yabo Ojo's daughter and you can't use anybody's love to find. You can't even use your parents' love to know what your own love will be. It can educate you on what love is or what love shouldn't be. But it's going to be a different color. Because you're not going to marry your father now. Even if he behaves like your father, it won't be 100% your father because the backgrounds will be totally different. Yeah. What about that? So if you have that in mind, then cut yourself some slack, and then you just also be lenient with yourself, small, and give yourself time now. Be peaceful. Koleto benye.
Okay.
Koleto benye is it's not that hard.
Do you think ghosting is worse in relationships or in friendships?
It's worse in relationship, matters of the heart. You know that thing now, broken heart is there's a proper condition called broken heart.
Takotsubo cardiomyopathy or something.
Yeah, the most of it can literally break. So I think it's worse in relationship, right? But I think for friends, I think that I've had situations where I withdrew from my friends. And I've also had a situation where I called my friend and I said, guy, we can't be friends anymore. Right?
Wow.
Oh yeah. Friends, male friends.
I mean, for someone non-confrontational like
that's
you,
what I'm
this
saying.
is interesting.
No, that's why I was explaining to you that I'm going like that. The only place I'm not confrontational is matters of the heart. And it's because I'm afraid of hurting the next person. It's not even like, so my male friend, I'm ready to even hurt, even be hurt. You can help me.
Men supporting men.
Even if it's on the street, matter, when I wanted to buy fuel, sometimes I just got myself, I can't be doing something. So, I wanted to buy fuel and somebody jumped the queue. Like, if you see the way I jumped, I was ready to fight. Like, I was not thinking, what's the problem with you and your damola? You really wanted to fight? So yeah, sometimes I can be that confrontational. But I like my gracious, easygoing self. I prefer that Ayo where you say, hello, no problem, let it go. No, that's fine, don't worry. I prefer that Ayo, but sometimes the other Ayo comes out, you're ready to fight. But when it comes to relationship, oh no, I don't even know how to do it. So yeah. So I think it's worse in relationships. And I think that all of us should try and do better. Right? And then ladies too, also don't be. It's not. Sometimes some of us we are not strong. When you give us that impression that you're breaking my heart, you're hurting me. I know physical pain. Do you get? I understand physical pain. So if you're going to physical pain now, maybe something cut you, I can measure the pain. I can know. But I don't know emotional pain. I don't know how it feels to be a woman going through, heartbreak. So when you say, let me break my heart, I just like, I hope I'm not killing this lady.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't want to kill any lady. Do you kind of thing? I don't want to kill anybody. So sometimes I just like, okay, maybe let's just allow this thing go away quietly. And then people call it ghosting.
This is your defense, eh?
You like it?
Are you sure you don't even ghost your friends? Because I think, in friendships, because it's one thing to say, okay, we don't have to talk every day as friends now. Like we know me, I'm very happy with the kind of friends I have because I'm also not about that keeping in touch daily. But like, we love each other.
We have to ask my friends, but I think I'm a fantastic friend. Why do you think I've been best man for my friends more than 5 times? Why am I somebody's best man 5 times? Think about it. Like somebody looks at it and say, who's going to be my best man? It's me. And I do that. I think if I count, I think it's more than 5 times. Right? So I think I'm a very good friend. Right? Now, but all of those friends, I do not call them all the time. They just know that I ride for them or that I'm riding for them. They just know. How they know, I don't know. Maybe that's why they are my friends. Maybe that's why they are the only ones who can be my friends. Maybe. To be honest with you, I don't know. Because the other thing when you say, guy, Alpha, I have friends that I've not spoken to in 1 year. But if they call me now, anything that they ask, they are getting. If I have it, they are getting. Some of them, if I don't have it, I will go and get it for them. And I did not call them yesterday, and we're not talking for months. So I don't know how they know. I know. I don't know how they know, but that's what it is. Right? So, yeah. So, they don't call it ghosting. If I want to call and then I see their call, sometimes they don't even get to pick. And then I call them back and then they don't get to pick. Eventually we talk and then we talk for hours. And then we catch up and then we know that we are fine. Right? I recently went to go and see somebody that was our family friend that I've not seen for 31 years. Last time I saw him was 1994. Right? Yeah. I know, he may not know it, for example. I know that he's my friend. I know that if he needs anything, I know that I'm giving it to him. But I don't even know anything about him other than the fact that we were young together and that was 34 years ago. I mean, yeah, 31 years ago.
Sometimes I feel like we should pour into our friendships more though. Like it always seems like people are ready to go all out when it comes to romantic relationships. It's almost like that's all that matters. But when it comes to friendships, people feel like they should be low maintenance. Me, I'm one of the people. But
Okay, so
But for real,
there are things that you get.
Pour something.
There are things that you get from business partners. There are things that you get from acquaintances. Those things can be totally different from the things that you get from friends. It's just that some people like to make their friends their acquaintances, and same people their business partners. So my friend, who is a pharmacist in America, for example, I am not doing anything pharmaceutical with him, right? I am just his friend because we've been friends in secondary school. I was his best man. I am his friend. Now, I'm sure he's done business and done several things that I was not part of, right? But I think that he knows that when he needs to count on somebody, right? He knows that I'm just there. Maybe we deposited a long time ago. Maybe we were on fixed deposit and he's there. Maybe it's on compounding interest. There's a way, the same way that somebody will do something for you 50 years ago and you never forget, and because of that, you never be friends with that person. And also the same way you do something for somebody, that person remains your friend forever. Really. So it's not everything that requires continuous deposits. I'm not saying deposits are bad. I'm just saying that it's possible to deposit one time in your life and that's enough. I'm just saying that's a possibility, right? So yeah, if you have friends and you guys can, deposit daily as a guy, it's good, because men need to have friends. So if you guys can do that, kudos to you. I'm so proud of you guys, right? We hope that you inspire us, and so that some of us too can be like that and pick up our phones and call and deposit regularly, and so that we can be really, really cozy friends. That'd be nice. But I know that I have friends. I have friends that I see every other month. I have friends that I don't see until maybe a year or 2 years, I have friends. All of them are my friends. I don't think that this one is the better friend because I see more than I see this other one. I think that it is not a function of how they are my friends. I think it's a function of how I am their friends, right? So these ones who need to see me regularly, I'm available to see, right? This one who is far away and we don't get to see, I'm still his friend. I'm hoping that one day he just wants to withdraw, so that I can prove to him that I'm his friend, because they say that the friend in need is the friend indeed. So that's when you know your friends. When you are in need. Until you are in need, forget it. Everybody's just playmates. Everybody's just playmates. It's easy to play now. Well, I can talk to you every day now. If we just talk and we play ball and then, until I enter into trouble, the ones that everybody will abandon me for and you stay with me, that's when I will know now. So what happens? People enter into trouble and they say, I couldn't find any of my friends. They lie. They were never your friends. They were playmates. They were people that you are doing things in common with. Those are not your friends. Friends don't leave. The Bible says that there's a friend that sticketh close to a brother. Closer than a brother, rather. Yeah. So that is friendship. And so I used to wait until when my friends need to build that friendship, so they will now know that I'm their friend. Yeah. So basically.
Okay. So I think one more thing on this ghosting. What do you?
I'm impressed with myself. I feel like I'm handling this. I feel like I'm handling this issue well.
You're doing your best. You're doing your best.
Yeah, you just don't want me to feel good. I think I'm handling this well.
Until all the people you've ghosted come in the comments. Okay. But what do you think
I didn't think about that.
Probably the best way to to avoid this whole thing of ghosting now? What would you say is probably the best way to let that friend or girlfriend or whoever that you need some space, but like in the most diplomatic way, that you're not destroying the ties?
They don't even agree with you if you tell them. That was my experience. Okay, I need time. Do you think they will agree with you? Mostly they will say, what do you mean you need time? Can't I be here while you fix those things that you want to fix? And that's true, isn't it? Yeah, because yeah, if somebody is with you and wants to give you before I was talking from the angle of somebody who is taking from you. What about even somebody who wants to give to you? So that person can genuinely say, look, I don't want to take from you. I just want to be there for you. Right? And so yeah, you can see why it is a difficult thing for them to understand. To say, no, I just want to be alone. Yeah. So how do you even do that? Because that's the one that I can think about. I can say, look, I'm going through stuff. I need time alone. Say, I'm not disturbing you now. I just want to be there for you. What are you going to say? If somebody told you that, what will you say? Will you accept? Would you be? Because you know how you guys are. Yeah, women, not in a bad way, good way now. Always want to care, always want to nurture. So when I say, no, leave me, I don't need nurturing. She say, are you sure? What I know is that every life form always needs nurturing. Isn't that what you say? So those are the issues. Even the things that can be said don't get accepted. I think those are the issues.
I think even sometimes this ghosting
I
is
feel like you're about to
necessary.
forgive that your boyfriend has been ghosting you.
What do you got me? You can't ghost me. I
mean, like, you might have like, it's like, I say, oh, no, the look on your face now, like, now I understand Richard better.
Please, I don't understand anything better. And I think that maybe there are better ways to really approach these things. I don't know. But also, I'm even thinking sometimes, even in a friendship, there's a place that you get to that there's no need for further explanation. It's just like, okay, so let me tell you. Recently, someone asked me something that I felt was an insult at first, but was like, of all people, it's me you came to ask this rubbish. But with time, I was like, okay, first, actually, and I'm not ashamed that I qualified to answer this because the person was like, how do you cut people off? I was like, okay, me? Like, why are you asking me? It's like, I know you to be probably the most merciless person when it comes to canceling someone. And I was like, my own is that the funny thing is that I hadn't cancelled that person, obviously, if the person was talking to me. But probably the person had, like, there had been a serious mess up that had just been like, you know what? I just withdrew. So
Yeah.
it's not, let's say we're talking every day before. Now we just respect ourselves. Like, okay, if you comment on my status, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how are you? How are you? Like, even me, I can reach out sometimes. How are you? Fine. Like, make that conversation, pass that boundary because that person is just so, the kind of thing where maybe you'd have blocked the person, but you're trying to be in your mature girl era. No, really, I don't see any point in blocking anybody these days because you can really just ignore them. Unless it's like really bad. So this person felt so comfortable asking me, like, I just want to be like you. As in, when somebody really messes up, I need to be able, I just find it so difficult to just completely.
So yeah, you go find yourself and you see how you've been attacking Mrs. Money.
It's not even ghosting. It's just more like, should you do friendship breakup? Like, like I've downgraded, as in, should you issue an official memo? I've downgraded you from tier 1 to tier 3 based on these actions. It's not even trying to quarrel with the person per se.
Yeah.
I feel like you must have been in situations like that.
Yes. It's valid. And I think that I've also been that friend too that people just let alone for a while too. So it's not like I'm not like the better person who's always the one who has people messing up around him that he now has to leave them.
No, very true. I've also been on the
and I
receiving
respect it, right? And I think it comes with boundaries and respect, really.
Yeah.
And then it's also trusting that your friend's head is correct. So if my friend is leaving me for some time so that my head can become correct too, I should trust him. Yeah. So it starts with selection first. So if you select good friends, then you must actually trust whatever they do before you question it. And so before you question it, you let it take time. That's why if you have that your friend did something bad, your first impulse will not be to abandon him. Because something tells you that there has to be more to this than what everybody is saying. So that makes you to draw closer to be his friend, right? Now, it is possible to now actually find out that there was nothing else to it other than that your friend was stupid, right? So what you now learn is that you also can be stupid. It can happen to you. And so you help your friend so that kind of thing does not happen to you. So you can learn from it. Or help your friend so that if it happens to you, you can handle it better than your friend handled it. So it's always going to be a blessing. So, yeah. And people should respect that. People should respect that place where your friend is allowing you, just giving you space. Take the space. If your friend gives you money, maybe you collect the money. Your friend gives you car, you collect the car. Your friend now want to give you space. You don't want to collect space.
Wow, is it the same thing?
It's gift. Collect it. If your friend is giving you space, collect the space. After a while, your friend will say, I've given you enough space. Yeah. If your friend will now start giving you proximity, then you now collect it again. Collect it. And don't be in a hurry to throw your friends away. Because it might just be.
I think that's very important.
It might just be that your friend had matured faster than you. Yeah.
Honestly, no, for it, don't be in a hurry to throw your friends away. Because I've seen a lot of people talk about how, it's a common joke. So they will say, you give that man 200 chances, but your friend that's supposed to be your ride or die, see your day one. It's like after one thing, suddenly you have boundaries. You know what? I'm cutting that girl off. She's so negative, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, you rather give that your ex 200 chances.
My exes are weapon fashion against women, though. Mm-hmm. Damn. I mean, I see some skits and I see how, even in the skits, you can like, it's true. This thing happen. Exes can just come back in people's life. Boundaries are very important. I know that's not what we are discussing, but I just...
No, it's actually crazy. And it's even a valid thing to discuss because, like, it's crazy. Sometimes you even see people, okay, I know there was this show, I'm just going to say a show, but I know it happens in real life. But I know there was this show on Netflix, I don't know, where they said a woman, she had a happy home life, like she was married with kids, but then that her crazy ex, that's the one that got away, that she always had a thing for, suddenly comes back into her life or something, are busy that she started having dreams. I don't know, Sha. But she was ready to scatter her marriage for this ex.
Yeah.
And you now start to wonder, is it ever that deep?
Yeah, it's that deep. That's why if you love a woman, you have to try to be bad for her. Because women have enough for going for what is bad for them. I like the twist.
Yeah, not serious.
Like the twist. No, but why do you think that women want good men and bad boys inside the same person? Because good men are boring. They are too good. Yeah. You have to sometimes give her small high blood pressure. It allows life to go on. But you know what? You see, these are like. You see, some truths are bitter, they're ugly, and people don't like it. Some people don't even like to look at themselves in the mirror in terms of, the reality of what it is with them, right? But maybe it's because you think that when you look at yourself, the next thing you should do is to judge yourself. No. If you look at yourself and you find out that you are bad, the next thing you do to yourself is not to judge yourself, is to understand yourself or understand why you are like that. And I think people fall into that error because they're also already busy judging everybody. Mm-hmm. And that's why we tell people, never say never. Forget it. Don't ever... See, let God just help you. The most horrible things that you've had people do, you can do it. Oh. Some people think that they are not thieves. Whereas they never got the opportunity to steal anything. So I feel that you cannot, if a woman sees that, why am I always attracted to things that are bad for me? She's not say, oh God, I'm such a horrible, terrible human being. Why am I this stupid? Or why am I this tough? Why can't I fix my life? No, chill. If you're a Christian, go and pray to God. God, why am I liking bad boys? Yeah. And then God will now tell you that David was a bad boy. David was a bad boy. I can prove it to you in the scriptures. The Bible says that when David left, as we saw, everybody never do wells. Like anybody, all the hooligans, like say for example, we are parents. We have a child that is like thug, just all up and down, smoking weed. You say, go and meet David. Because David is like that. Just go. So like, do you imagine? Yeah. So God will say, calm down. I'm the God of bad boys. You're just doing it the wrong way. Let me show you. Because you might just find a bad boy that God is about to meet. Oh yeah. See, I like the Bible. I so love the Bible. Because the Bible is a book of contradictions. When I say that, I'm saying that God is not an author of confusion. I'm not saying a book of confusion. A book of contradiction. So Jesus came through Mary, virgin, which means that there's an endorsement on being celibate, all those kind of things. Yes. Whereas in that same Jesus lineage, there's a prostitute, Rahab, who is a foreigner. In that same lineage, there's a woman who the society, the community was so against that she had to sleep with her father-in-law. In that same lineage, can you see? In that same lineage, there is a woman who was separated from her husband. They even killed her husband, Bathsheba. That's him. Now, if you read those things, you will be wise. 1. 2, you will never judge because God works in mysterious ways. So when you see your life not going the way everybody is going, you just say, God, you work mysteries. What is the mystery in my own life? Show me. When God say, see that bad guy, that's the one, not this bad guy. Because God knows that I'm about to meet him, I'm about to deal with him. Then he just become a pastor. You see how all the yes. So you see how he still has all the tricks that he learned from being the bad boy, but he's a righteous man now. And then you're now like, oh, I married the best man, because you can now say, we'll make love inside the car, make love at the bridge.
It's a lie, you now change completely.
No,
now.
They don't.
Pastor.
They don't.
Pastor, yeah.
See, I'm sure pastors will like this kind of podcast because there are things that we can help them say that they cannot say. If a pastor cannot say this kind of thing, because they're supposed to be pious. Before people now take that as liberty to be misbehaving, right? Yeah. But we can say it now. I did not ordain in any church. Yeah. So they don't change. Oh yeah, one's a bad boy, one's a bad boy. But now it's now that the love of God is now compelling you. You now do what is right by God. But you see, have it now. All the styles that you know how to do, you're still able to do it now. You can still, sometimes you carry your babe to where boys are. When I say boys, and then you see your husband rolling inside his, even you feel like, oh yes, my husband is a bad boy, but you know that he's a man of God too. Yeah. So yeah, so let's just trust God. Are you okay? You know what? But you get my point. So sometimes it's not to judge. Sometimes it's to understand yourself, and then take it a step higher. Take it to God. Take it to God now. See, because forget it to me. I can say fancy things, but at the end of the day, you are the one in that situation, and in that situation, it's only God that can help. It's only God that can help the way man can never help. Yeah, but no case is hopeless now. It's not about God. How God they do anything? Forget it, they run anything.
Mm-hmm.
No, they run anything. Now forever plug. I'm telling you. I know.
Pastor.
For real. God, you dey run am. Go meet am, you go run am.
Real.
I'm telling you.
You've not given us any hot story today. So I know you've been trying to escape, but me, I must still catch you. So tell us a story of how you ghosted someone. Could be a friend, could be more than a friend.
Okay, so now when I look at people in a relationship, I'm very, very lenient with people in a relationship because I was bad. I didn't handle stuff as well. I mean, in retrospect now, I just think about stuff that I could have handled better. And I think that is because sometimes I'm not as firm as I should have been. So I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to look at maybe two stories into each other because they all loop. So it's a service here, and I'm in this babe, and I really like her, right? And I realized that she was really good. But what I did not like about her was that I didn't think that she kept herself. Right?
Okay.
So I was not concerned about not being her first. It was more about the fact that I didn't know how many we've been. I don't really care. But I just felt that maybe you're the one that wants story now. Instead of you to learn. You're doing eyes like this. You think I'm seeing your eyes now.
I'm just trying to see where you're going.
I'm telling you real life stuff, right?
This is your concern about you don't know how many people have been.
Okay, you think I'm cooking it, Abby? Okay, no problem. Anyways, but that's not the problem, right? What my concern is, will I be the last?
Okay.
All right. Now, the only way that a man will find guarantee that they'll be the last is knowing that the last person before you could have been the last. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Yeah. Not that, if somebody does exactly what I did, the person will get you. Can't be about us. It has to be about you. It has to be about you deciding this person, right? Okay. So no problem. So we are talking and we are really getting serious, basically serious, one time she even met my mom.
Aww.
Yeah. No, it wasn't like I took her to go meet my mom. It was just that my mom was coming to town and we were together or something like that. So she just met. So I didn't even introduce. I didn't even say, this is my girlfriend, but you know mothers. My mom called me and said, in continue banije in your kin rumu. That is to say, whatever you will not eat, you don't smell. I was like, did I say anything? So I started, mothers know.
But how does she already know you are not going to be serious with the girl?
I don't know. She just knew. Maybe because I introduced her. I don't know. She just knew. So this is what happened. So she started to move funny. And it could really be my fault, right? Maybe she just feel like I'm not showing enough seriousness. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Whereas it was just me trying to be sure, right? So she started moving funny. Funny like, okay, so she's entertaining other talking stages and things like that. Now, that's not a problem for me because now that's perfect excuse for me to leave, right? So I just told that one and said, look, this is not working. I even tried. This is not working because you want to be with this guy. You're talking to this guy. There's no way. This will cause suspicion. And suspicion is bad for us. I don't even want to go and say, are you cheating on me? Are you cheating on me? No. The fact that you are doing this, it's better for you to just cut this off and go meet him. It's possible that he's a better person than me. So I'm not even saying, oh, all the things I've done for you. No. He might just be able to do better than I would ever do for you. So that's not a problem. So I expected that would just be, okay, thank you. Bye-bye. And then I'll be happy. And then she'll be happy. But that's not what happened. What happened was that she now came back and said, I'm so sorry. No, that's the wrong answer. You're not supposed to come back and say you're sorry. But because you're coming back to say you're sorry, now confirm to me that you were just being silly. That you know that I was better for you than that guy all along. So what were you doing? So now confirm to me what I was already afraid of, that you were not serious. That I will not be your last. Can you see? So even in that situation where I had said, look, just go, I even still did not even get away. She now came back. I was begging, I said, I'm sorry. So I now thought that I now did not know how to put my foot down and say, no, say, no, go away, no, go away. In fact, it was so bad that I now had nothing to do with her. Like, we're not doing anything, that kind of thing, we're not doing anything. You know, I think that in my mind, that's like, you should know that that's it, because we're not doing anything, you know. But now I bet it was now going to happen. I was like, oh, so you mean you don't come to my birthday? You mean you not be my clinic of the day? I was not thinking, okay, people saw us together. In fact, you know, it was so bad that years after I came to Abuja and I met this person, this lady who we also sat together, we were talking, and she was like, I like that time movies, but that your babe, that's all over you. Like, you were that obvious, you know, like that kind of thing. So I thought, people already know us. Okay, maybe I should just show up for our birthday. Like, what's the worst that can happen? They will think I'm still their boyfriend, but at least I'm sure safe. Let them be asking you, where's Dr. Sheyi? Where's Dr. Sheyi? That was this COVID. Where's Dr. Sheyi? You know, things like that. Guess what? It still backfired. Because now, like, okay, so now I've gone to the birthday now, and I want to leave. Now you have to stay till the end party. No, I just came to save face. So when I even now left, I was that birthday boyfriend, whatever they call that thing, boyfriend of celebrant or something. And I left because some people are still around, but I spent hours. I want to go. I'm not your boyfriend anymore. And I left. She's now secret. I said, you disgrace me. You know what I mean? You left. So sometimes, I now feel like, I think it's just this person manipulating me, right? So I said, okay, I'm just going to do anything with you. It's just going to be like, but even at that, I still did not do what I think I should have done. I should have been nasty and say, look, I'm not everything. I'm not coming for your birthday. I don't care. I couldn't do that. Even now, thank God I'm not in that situation anymore. But even now, I don't even think I even still have that kind of strength to even do that kind of thing. It would be too much for me to do.
The real ghosting would have just been to block her that day. Okay, but you shouldn't block someone on their birthday. That's not cool.
You know?
Yeah.
So now, I've seen this in my life. So at this point in time, she still comes to my house. Like, she's still my friend. She's still, maybe probably in mind, I'm still our boyfriend. So this time around, it was that state was doing election. So club members, you do election officer. What do you call those things? You be in charge of those kind of things. As a club member, like that. So this particular time around, there was this girl so now I'm no longer with this girl, this birthday person. But there's this girl that I've been liking, and so she's now considering me. We are now rolling together. So now we are doing NYC. So she was going to come over and stay over my place. That was so nice because now I get to spend time with her and things like that. Only for me to get to my house, this celebrant girl is now in my house. It was a 3-bedroom flat, so I had a flatmate, so she can always access. So, oh yeah, come and be going so that this other person that is coming can come. For where? She said, no, she's not going, no. Say she's not going. Do you know that I had to call my friend and say, me and this new girl, we are coming over to your place. And I left this one in my house. Because she said she's not going. You know that thing movie when the girl just takes the key and put it in her bra and say, come and take it. It's inside movie that I see it. It happened to me. I could not be. It was like I was watching a movie. And I just took back door because she just stood at the door and said, you're not going, you're not going, you're not going. I just took back door and left. She didn't even know I was going to leave because she know. So even when I now got inside my friend's car, I will pick this babe and leave her. She's like, why are we not going to your house? I was like, He said, okay, there's somebody else in your house. So this babe that even was liking me, this settlement even almost put my chances with her. Because how do I explain to her that I just look like a messy human being that should not be, So, yeah. So I ghosted though.
So that was the last straw for you. It was like, if I don't ghost this babe, how do you even ghost somebody that knows your house?
I don't know. Maybe they will just know that if they come around, there's, like that.
Oga doesn't want to see you again. Oga say, make I want to open gates.
Oh no, my house, we do not have gate man then. We don't have gate man, so you should just come inside. No, but I mean, she stopped coming. She came and then she stopped coming. No, she came. One time she came, she met an ex. This one, they now fought. They didn't fight, physical fight. She's like, no, just
embarrassing.
I'm not proud of it.
You're fighting for man.
I'm not proud of it. Calm down. You just say I never say never because you're not for man.
Never say never, but me, I will not fight for man. Thank you.
It's okay. I won't say go and fight for man. I'm just saying, be calming down. You're not better than people who fought for man. Yeah. You think you're better than them? See what we are saying. That's what we are saying. Yeah, but I don't want to go into the stories. Maybe another episode. I'm just thinking now that I don't want people to be like, this guy's life has been so
quite interesting. I think that's what I'll classify it as.
And some of those things are even X-rated. I don't even know how I'm going to say those things.
Please don't spoil us.
I don't even know how I'm going to say those things. I don't know how I'm going to say this, but yeah, like, that was
Anyway, come and spoil us later. But yeah. So guys, I think we've heard a lot from Dr. Ayo. What's your final word on this ghosting thing?
Let's all try.
Is it good or bad?
It's bad. The best thing to do is to communicate. And then when you communicate and the person is not listening, put your foot down. Right? But there's also when this person is your friend, so it's not like you want to break up your friendship, right? So if your friend is trying to give you space, take the space. You'll come around. And then give it time to. Just some things in life, all you just need to do is give it time. So also learn to give it time too. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's your boyfriend that's trying to give you space, give that guy space and find a new guy. You're welcome.
What's that thing? Result may vary. Also, do not try this at home. And things like that. So that's
try
what I would say.
Home.
That's all I would say.
Try it at home.
Wisdom is profitable to direct. All right, but that's it for me. I'm good.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Ayo.
Thank you, Dr. Mato.
So much, everyone, for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us, like, subscribe on whatever platforms you're utilizing. We'll see you the next time we go off script with Dr. Ayo. Bye.
Bye.